Okay, so assuming that the knee injury that you have is particularly bad, I'm assuming that you have seen a physio, hopefully. So they would give you a guideline of what they expect, what you can and can't do, okay? So all I can do is I can share with you what I have done with clients with knee injuries. I'm going to use the example of someone in a full brace or someone in full leg of plaster, okay, which I've trained plenty of lads with in my time as a coach. Now, one of the biggest things is there is no excuse for you to not work your upper body, okay? So by the end of that, by the time's up that of you being in that brace or plaster, your upper body should be jacked and as strong as hell, okay? You can't train your lower body. I'm not a big advocate for training one limb. I know a lot of people say you can still train the other limb. To me, that causes massive imbalances. And when that good arm or good leg or whatever it is comes out of the brace, plaster, sling, you are looking at massive game of catch up. So I don't really back that whole thing of training one limb. I know the science behind it. I don't think it works. I've tried it. I don't rate it very well. So just forget about your lower body for now, okay? Now, assuming that you're in a brace or a cast, we're going to look at, obviously, training your upper body. You can train your upper body as much as you like, as many different types of splits as you like. That's up to you. I'm not going to get too much into that side of things with splits. But yes, train your upper body like a maniac. This is a massive opportunity for you to grow bigger up top, particularly if you've struggled to grow up top, and particularly a great time to get strong as hell up top. Plenty of boys that I've had are really strong now because they had an opportunity to only train upper or lower body, whatever the injury may have been. It accelerated the time that it usually would take someone if they were able to train their whole body. Assault bikes. Now, most assault bikes, the handles move, obviously, and they will have pegs on the front of the wheels for you to put your feet up on. So I've had guys just focusing on driving with the arms on the assault bike. Okay, so put your feet up on those pegs and just bang out, whatever the range is that you want to do. If you want to do 10 seconds on, 40 seconds off, all that kind of stuff, that's up to you. But just punch those arms as hard as you can. That's quite good for getting the heart rate up. Another one is battle ropes. So sit down on a box or a bench and have your battle rope wrapped around whatever, and have both your battle ropes, the ropes in each hand, and go for time, slamming, reps, whatever. Okay, so really go hell for leather. That's probably one of my favorite ones to do with guys in with lower body injuries and trying to keep that heart rate up as best we can. The seated battle rope is a great one. Another one is it depends on what kind of knee injury it is. I was going to say swimming, but look, you can't do that with a cast on, can you? So I'm not going to say swimming. You're going to be very limited on what you can do cardio-wise, as far as I'm concerned, with the leg brace or plaster on. But just abuse the ones you can do. So if assault bike and the battle ropes is the only one that really jacks your heart rate up, you might discover a few more, but they might not really get your heart rate up to where you want it. Then just abuse the hell out of the exercises that do. Unfortunately, man, there's no way out of it. You're going to get unfit. Like, you're not going to keep your game fitness to where it was without a game and without both legs. Okay, so that's just the way it is. You're just going to have to get your head around it. You're going to have to deal with it, accept it. But you can certainly minimize how much general fitness you lose in your time by being injured. So I hope this helps, man. If you don't have a brace or a full leg of plaster, then there may be other things that you can do with your knee. Going back to the upper body gym thing, I did forget to mention that if you are, knee injuries are different. Each one, you might not be as mobile. Someone might be mobile, so you might be able to superset and giant set upper body exercises together to get the heart rate up. So you might be able to do a bench press and then walk over to a lat pull down and then walk over to some dumbbell flies. That might be an option for you. Some guys, may not be wanting to. I may not want to move them around as much. So it totally depends. But I hope this gives you a little bit of an idea. All right, cheers.